Okay, so one of the most important things that we need when we're running is a strong core. And a lot of people think that that is only found if you have this six pack, and that's just false. The core that I'm talking about is the inner core. It's the transverse abdominals. These muscles connect to your spine and they support your back and they connect to all places on your pelvis. And that's why the inner core muscles are most important, because they are the stabilizing muscles for your spine and your pelvis, in addition to the glutes, but we will get there later. So I'm gonna start with some beginning core moves. And I know a lot of people think, oh, I'm so much stronger than this, but I've had some of my very strongest clients not be able to do some of these more simple exercises, because though they have the stronger outer core muscles, the rectus abdominals, their inner core muscles are lacking. And especially for women who have had babies, these core muscles oftentimes turn off in later pregnancy because there's a baby in there. And so other muscles have to kind of take over to stabilize, but they aren't the muscles that are going to stabilize well while we're running, especially long distances. So anyway, I'm going to try to set this up so that you can see what I'm doing. It's going to be, again, it's going to seem so simple. So first of all, I want you to lay on your back like this. I don't want you to tilt your pelvis, but I want you to try to get your back to touch the floor through breathing. So when we take deep breaths, we create space in our abdominals. And so that is what allows the transverse abdominals to engage. And so just think of the space that you need. So take deep breaths in, and through the breath, get the small of your back to the ground. Okay, and don't be shy about pushing those abdominal muscles out to create space. I really had a hard time with this at first because I didn't want, big rounded belly, but that just doesn't happen. It didn't happen to me. It is creating space so that it actually ended up bringing my core back together, because I was able to heal a lot of this separation I had in my abs through the transverse abdominals. Anyway, so take big, deep breaths. You're gonna bring your legs up and you're gonna start lowering. Okay, and while breathing is so important to keep that space in there. It's hard while I'm talking, but you take them and you're gonna bring those legs down. Now, at first, most people can only get to about here before it really starts to hurt. Now, if you start to feel it in your lower back, then you need to bring your legs back up. It should not hurt your lower back at all. Okay, and you're gonna keep them down, keep breathing, and then you're gonna find that sweet spot where that back kind of starts to lift off, and you hold it there for as long as you can. And then you're gonna come down. So I would say work up to about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and that should strengthen those deep abdominal muscles for you. So